Hello everyone. So here we are back with another question from our past paper series. Now in this question we have to deal with speed, distance, time, and then ultimately create a quadratic equation. So indirectly this is a question of quadratic, but we have to use speed is equal to distance over time as well. Okay, so let us see how to deal with this. Antonio travels 100 km at an average speed of x. Let me just write down while reading. 100 km is the distance and speed I will represent by v, that is x kilometer per hour. Okay, then the next is he then travels for the 150 km at the speed of x plus 10. In both of the respective travels, let's say the time is t1 and t2. Because the total time of the journey is 4 hours 20 minutes, we have to ultimately get time from both, and then from there we will try to solve and try to get that equation. What are the key things which we have to keep in mind that I'll tell you along? So first we have to just see the formula. So speed is equal to distance over time. Interchanging v and t will give me t is equal to d over v. So d is 100 over v is x plus 150 over x plus 10. That is the first step. On the other side, this is what? This is t1 plus t2. As per the question, t1 plus t2 is 4 hours 20 minutes. Now comes the first important point. 20 minutes has to be converted into hours. So it will be 20 over 60, that is 1 by 3. We can write it down as 4 1 by 3, or when we have to solve it, then it will be written as 4 3s are 12 plus 1 13 over 3. So this will be equated with 13 over 3. Okay, this is a point where most of the students are likely to make a mistake. Just keep that in mind. Now we have created this equation. This can be simplified, and if done right, then we should get the required form, what they are asking. So for that, we will just quickly start with cross multiplication. So on the left hand side, with 100, I will multiply x plus 10. And with 150 I will multiply x, while in the denominator we have x and x plus 10. They will be taken together, right hand side as it is. Now the 3 of denominator in the right hand side will be multiplied to the opposite side, and the same thing will happen with this x plus 10. So that is called as cross multiplication. So 3 multiplied. Now along with that I am just expanding these brackets also. It is 100x plus 1000 plus 150x, and on the other side it is 13 times x square plus 10x. Okay, till here I hope everyone is fine. Now comes the next step, where 100 and 150, 250 times by 3 will be 750 x. 3 times 1000 is 3000. On the other side we have 13x square plus 130x. Now as per the form what they have asked for, I will shift all terms from left hand side to the right. Eventually I will get 13x square, 130x minus 750. Okay, 130x minus 750 will be minus 720x, and then minus 3000. They all are on one side, and we can equate that to 0. Okay, so finally we have got the form what they had asked for. You can go through the steps how it is done. It is very easy, but since there are algebraic simplification over here, we are tend to make mistakes. So by practicing, just make sure that you don't make those mistakes which will not take you to this answer. Okay, let's move on. Next part of this question is solve to find the speed of Antonio travels for the first 100 km of the journey. Now for the first 100 kilometers, if I go back, speed was x. Indirectly they are asking x only. Okay, you must show all your working and give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Now when they say all your working and 1 decimal place, it should click in your mind that the only option we have is formula method. Okay, because by regular factorization we cannot get answers in decimal. So I'll just straight away go with formula method. X is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Internal calculations can be handled using calculator, so there is no problem, but you have to show the steps. So 13x square minus 620x minus 3000 is equal to 0. x is equal to minus b. Now b is already minus 620, so it will become positive. Let me write like this first. Then b square, so minus 620 square minus 4 times 13 times minus 3000. Okay, in the denominator we have 2 times 13. Then finally we have 620 plus minus in the bracket we can solve this. On solving, this will be 620 squared plus minus and minus, it will be 4 times 13 times 3000. This needs to be done using calculator. Divide by 26. I'm just straight away writing the answer because after this it is just calculation. Okay, so just make sure that you are calculating it right, and once you are done you can check your answer. It is 52.1. There will be definitely two answers, but then we will prefer the positive one, and it is 52.1 kilometer per hour. Answer was asked to be written in one decimal place, so that's why we have to write in the form of 52.1 kilometer per hour.